Hello everyone and welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be going over the best way as of right now to farm TP medals in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Okay, before we get into anything, do me a favor, or rather do yourself a favor, and if you're looking for someone or a group of people to do this with online, do feel free to leave your username as well as what console you play on in the comments of this video so people can reply, add you, see if you're up for it, etc, etc, etc. Although in this video I will be doing all of this offline and solo to show that it can be done offline and on your own. Do make sure you do that as well, just so you can, be more efficient with it. And also, if you're watching this and you find this useful and all that good stuff, do me two favors: leave a like on the video, and do make sure you subscribe to the channel, as about give or take 50% of you are not subscribed. Wow, it adds up to 102%. That's crazy. Okay, and with that said, let's get into how to do this. So, what we're going to be doing here, the best way, again, as of right now, to farm TP medals in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is from expert missions. There's 3 expert missions I'm going to be going over in this video, so you can decide what the best one is for you and all that good stuff. But here's the thing. You may not have, I'll be honest, you probably do have them unlocked, but let's go over how to unlock not only the expert missions we'll be using and taking over, playing in this video to get our medals, but also how to unlock all of them. So, to begin with, you're going to want to complete the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 main story mode, as in defeat Final Form Mirror. There's 2 endings. It's just a cutscene difference. I think one is if you do it in a certain amount of time, all that good stuff. It doesn't matter which one you get, just defeat Final Form Mirror. I'll show you the name of the mission. I think it's like, actually I forget what it is off the top of my head. It's from the saga, The Warrior from the Demon Realm. Then it's the final battle, rewriting history. There you go. Clear this one, either ending, and then you'll be able to unlock every single expert mission. Now, as you're playing through the story mode, I think it's between these 2 sagas here, A Desperate Future, which is the Future Trunks, Return to the Future, Back to the Future, great movies by the way, stuff. It's either, it's between either A Desperate Future or just before the battle with Majin Buu. You'll be taken to Canton City, and the Supreme Card of Time will be like, hey, there's these time rifts, please save them. There's 2, or whatever she says. There's 2 of them. They are exceptionally easy. All of them are, to be honest, let's be fair. But you have to do those to then progress through the story mode. So just make sure you do that. Then, as I've just said, clear that mission, the rewriting history mission, either ending, and you're then going to be golden. As we log back into the time nest, just to be as detailed as I possibly can. You don't have to do anything after that for this specific video, as in, you don't have, I know it's from Hero of Justice, Legendary Pack 2, that's such a great loading screen. You don't have to, sorry, I'm rambling. You don't have to do the unknown history, which is you playing as Bardock and then Future Gohan as like a secret story ending, and you don't have to do either of the 2 current DLC story modes, the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 Destroyer tournament, or the Future Trunks, Goku Black, Zomos, you want to call it, missions. You don't have to do those. It's not going to affect this at all. And of course, you also don't have to do the other paid DLC stuff, as in the Xenoverse 1 Legend Patrol, if you have that DLC by talking to this guy, or the Tokopedia stuff by going to, well, this time, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, good. You don't have to do that, and you also, of course, don't have to do any of the current extra missions, which are these purple spheres, spheres here. You don't have to do that. Again, just clear the main story mode for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and you are set to then unlock all of the expert missions, including the ones that I'm going to be doing here. Now, once you've done that, in Canton City and on the screen right now, do feel free to pause and screenshot this right here. I didn't make this image here. I got it off of Google. It here has all the locations of all of the expert missions. It's like the purple sphere icon, circle icon, on the Canton City overhead. So these are the locations of all the missions. Now, to unlock these, you have to clear the previous one. Now, once you've cleared the 2 tutorial ones. I forget off the top of my head if more unlock straight away or if the third one unlocks, hence why I've said you need to complete the main story mode for Xenoverse 2. Then once you've done that, it's just a case of flying around in Canton City and going to all the different areas that has these circles. Then after you've completed a certain amount of them, I think up until the Great Ape Bardock mission, there'll be another automatic cutscene where the Supreme Kai of Time, actually it would be faster I think just to do this, where the Supreme Kai of Time will spawn into the city, or rather she'll say, oh hey, well done, all of them have now been contained or what have you, and this circle appears here, this sphere, what have you, appears right here. These are all the ones that you've completed, but you do have to complete a lot of them for this to actually come up, and then once you've done that, of course, you then can just replay them whenever you want to. So that's how to unlock them all. Again, I know I probably have not rambled, but I've gone into a lot of detail, because if you don't know, you don't know, and I just want to make sure, like, I'm explaining to someone who maybe they've just started playing, I guess, I don't know. But the 3 missions that we will be doing to get TP medals, and we'll go over all of them, maybe once or twice using different attacks and all that, and I'll show the build off before we do that. We're going to be going over Expert Mission 16 in the realm of the gods Vegeta, Expert Mission 17 in the realm of the gods Goku, and the main one, Expert Mission 18, the Ultimate Evil Brody. These are all exceptionally easy. They are very, very easy. You're not going to have much, if any, trouble at all doing these offline. I just know you can change the difficulty. I'm not for this video. You probably can, and I don't know. Well, actually, no. It's kind of pointless to do it because it's going to take away TP medals, and I'm doing this to collect the previously mentioned TP medals. You can also, if you have a group of people, or if you just want to, test, I guess, like test the online or what have you, you can also go to multiplayer modes here in Canton City. Go to, what is it? Is it? I've never done this before. Okay. So go to quests, expert mission tour, and then you can search or create a lobby. Again, I'll make a lobby just for this one video, just to show it off that yes, this can be done online as well, and it's probably faster. I'm not sure if you can also get Super Mix capsules and or Super Mix capsule Z's from doing this, this here. But as you load up, oh, someone's already joined. Okay, fair enough. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do it here because I want to do it offline, again, to show you how to do it. So again, you can select your mission, all that good stuff there. That's just say for the sake of this video, we're going to go for Expert Mission 18. Great, awesome. Oh, I can select all the missions. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Should I do it? Yeah, do you know what? Forget it. Let's do it now. Let's do this. Fair enough. I legitimately was going to do this offline. This mission here, Expert Mission 18, it's the best one to do. I believe it's 18 TP medals. Now, this is very easy offline to do. It's just like, or rather when I say offline, I mean on your own, as in you and 5 of the computers. But if you do it online, the more people you have, even just one other person like this guy here, it's just going to be even easier. So I will show the build after this, then we'll go over the other 2 missions. But you can see we're in a lobby now. We've got 3 of these going. I should have probably put 1 on each to show you, but again, doesn't matter. Let's make it as detailed as possible. For this, I think I'm just going to spam Emperor's Death Beam. He does have Peeler Storm, so do keep that in mind right there. But he has Gigantic Ki Blast, hence why we are running Photon Swipe. Where is Broly? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, he's on level 95. Now, Super Electric Strike is also quite good, but what I'm going to do is for these 3, this one, I'm going to just use Emperor's Death Beam. For the second one, I'm going to probably just use Super Electric Strike. And for the third one, for this mission, we'll probably just either mix it or just go for the Bending Kamehameha Super Attack. Yeah, that's why you also have Vanisher Guard, because when he goes for Peeler Storm, it's just like the best, I guess, protection. Now again, if there's 5 or 6 people here all spamming Emperor's Death Beam, he would have been defeated about a minute ago. Legitimately, he would have been defeated already. I think the fastest I've done this is maybe 15 to 19 seconds, I forget. But you can see he's nearly defeated. I think sometimes, not all the time, towards the end, he will go for the Gigantic Ki Blast again, and that's what we've got. Wait for it. Okay, defeated. That took like what, a minute 10? and there's 2 people there. Funny enough, that's actually how long it took when I do it offline. Easy Z rank, no problem at all. Oh, sorry, we got 20. Calm down. 28 TP miles. Okay, so maybe go for the multiplayer tours. I don't know if that you'd think or no, based given the video. I don't know if you get more from the multiplayer modes tour. But when I did it offline, I got 18. So doing that, we just got 28. Fair enough. Okay, excellent. So again, I don't know if you need to have more people to increase how many you get. Again, I do apologize. I probably should have done that or tested that beforehand. But for this, again, this one now, let's just go and use Limit Burst. Turn golden, then Limit Burst rather, then just spam Super Electric Strike to see if it's going to be any faster. It might be easier, maybe, because we can more quickly pause to go for the evasive should he decide to go for the... What is it? The Peeler Storm. So Super Electric Strike right here. Rather nice. Boom. Yeah, that just tore through his health. Now again, the superstar I'm using, I will show after these missions how to get it, as well as the build I'm using. I want someone Shenron, as I don't have all of the Dragon Balls as of right now. Long story short, on Tamo, my Namekian, I changed his appearance to make it look like a grey tape. That video might be up later today or whenever. Check the channel if you want to check that out. But I forgot to re-download my save data after that, and I was getting this video ready by completing the story mode on Burcol and stuff like that. So yeah, don't worry about that, but the appearance doesn't really matter. It's just going to change how much, slightly how much damage or speed you do. Don't worry. So this one is taking a little bit longer. No offense to the guy who joined the team, but he's not doing anything. Right, so maybe stick to out of Emperor's Death Beam and or Super Electric Strike. Just stick to Super Electric Strike. Yeah, easy. Fair enough. Defeated. Very, very easy. Third one here, I'll just go and spam Bending Kamehameha. Oh, okay, we did get Super Mix Capsule. Great, awesome. 28 capsules, imagine. 28 TP there as well. Fantastic. Third and final one now of this one. Look, this is the main one that you should be doing. Again, with a team full of 6 people spamming the right attack, or rather just using the right attack, you could, in theory, get like what, 54 TP medals within a couple of minutes. Like, I mean, literally within a couple of minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes. You're probably going to be waiting longer for the loading times to load up, right? After the third one, you go back to the lobby, and they can just ready up straight away again. But again, for this, I want to do the Goku and Vegeta ones offline, just to show that it can be done offline. I mean, I've pretty much done this one offline, so don't worry about it. So yeah, after this, Bending Kamehameha, attack increase limit burst, rather nice. I don't think we're even giving him the chance to go for the gigantic key blast just because how fast he's been defeated. Yeah, so again, this really, for the most part, is designed to be done online. Right, yeah, I just saw the body movement as well. So, Peeler Storm, Bending Kamehameha. Depending on how much damage it's going to do, I might just actually switch to Emperor's Death Beam. Final Explosion would be the best if you could land it fully, with max stamina, high damage and all that. But Brody can move out the way, so it's not efficient, but it is, technically speaking, the best one to use, so do keep that in mind. The guy who joined, yeah, Super Spirit Bomb, that's fine as well. Other skills you could run are skills such as, Super Vanishing Ball, Super Key Explosion if you really wanted to. Maybe don't run Gigantic Roar, because that will give him invincibility. That's perfect for like a few, invincibility ranks for like a few seconds, so it's just going to take longer. And also, calm down. And also skills that put you into a cutscene, such as Divine Lasso, Spirit Sword, the kick version of Special Beam Cannon, Beast. Do you know what? Emperor's Death Beam, just to wrap things up. Oh, yes. Just like those skills that you already know not to do. If it traps the opponent to a cutscene, and Circle Flash as well, just avoid them because it's just going to take longer. I mean, how long was that? A minute and a half. Again, it's taken about 60 to 70 seconds longer because... Oh, Demon Realm Crystal. Rather nice. Yeah, it's taken longer because it just means one other person doing it. So yeah, that's that mission done. Rather nice. Now we'll go back to the lobby. I think, it's weird we've had that loading screen 2 times in a row, I think, or going into it. Yeah, back into the lobby now. I'll return to Conton City to show off the build, and then we'll go over the 2 other missions just once each. The In the Realm of the Gods Vegeta and then Goku. And you can basically decide for yourself which ones you want to do. Okay. Also, a bit of a side note as well. You may have noticed when we started those 3 missions, once you are in the... Well, once you start, you can't pick a character or different preset. It's the character that you are loaded in on. So, the current clothing of your character. Anyway, with that said, here are the stats that I'm using. Like, honestly, just for this, as long as you've got, like, decent key and decent Ki Blast Super points, you're fine. You're going to be more than fine with this. This is just what I use for, like, online stuff, player versus player, etc. You know, all that good stuff. Moveset, you just saw it, right? Super Electric Strike and Emperor's Death Beam, that's going to do the job. Turn Golden, on a Freezer Race, you can go for Turn Golden, or if you want, the Beast Awoken, but for a Freezer Race, Turn Golden, it's like, what is it? 40% damage increase, Beast is 30%, I forget. If you're running either an Earthling, a Namekian, shout out to Zamasu, and or a Margin, I would stick to either Potential Unleashed or the Beast Awoken. Maybe Purification on a Margin, but I'd stick to either of those 2 for the most part. On a Saiyan, you can run the Beast Awoken, Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. The problem though with Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is that if you're also going to run a skill like Super Ki Explosion, or in this case, Emperor's Death Beam, it's going to take away your ki, so you're going to have to keep going in and out of the Awoken, and it's going to take a little bit extra time. But if you don't mind that, then that's fine. Obviously, avoid Kaioken, even if you're going to run Neo Tri-Beam, and Ultra Instinct doesn't give you, as of right now, any damage increase at all. It just doesn't. The equipment right here, the QQ Bang, to make this, just mix, as usual, the DBZ Bardock top with the Beerus top, and use a Super Mix Capsule Z as the mixing item, and eventually you will get this exact QQ Bang, if not one a little bit better. For a Freeze Race, it would be slightly better if I had +5 instead of +4 in basic attack, and because Freeze Race characters have naturally lower health and really bad Ki Super damage, it doesn't matter what those are. Maybe try to avoid them being plus, unless it's plus health, maybe. But with Ki Supers, don't run a Freeze Race with Ki Supers. I think they have either the worst or one of the worst, like, natural baseline strike super damage in the game out of every custom character you can make. To get this Q Supercell even, I said don't go easy on me. The effect is it will give you an extra large damage increase when you go for an alternate attack, hence why I'm running this on a Freeze Race with Turn Golden. It will give you a bit of a key drain, so it's basically like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution on any character or any build. To get that Super Soul, that is from the TP Metal Store, so fitted enough because this is a video for TP Metals. Now, I don't know if it's available for you as of when you watch this video. I don't know if it's available for me right now. Is it available for me? I don't believe it is. So yeah, with TP Metals, and I don't know if you can change or if it still works or what time you can change your console date to, time and date to change the TP Metal Store. It works for skills like Divine Lasso, I believe, still, but I don't know if it works for Super Souls. So just keep checking back the TP Metal Store and it will eventually be there. When? I legitimately don't know. We don't know until like a day, if that, before when it's updated on the website. So alternative Super Souls you can run are going to be Super Souls such as maybe, even though it only activates after 30 seconds when the fight starts. The Beerus, before creation comes destruction Super Soul, which gives you an extra large increase to your key skills after 30 seconds have passed. Yeah, it's extra large. It's the, calm down. Before creation comes ruin, not destruction. It's the same thing. Got destruction, boosts your Super Soul. A bit of time after the battle starts, it will boost your Ki Blast skills by an extra large amount. You can get this, I forget where. I mean, I know that's not like the best thing to say for this video, but you probably know how to do it. It's either from the item shop right here in Conton City, or from like an early to mid, petal quest, which you can do offline. And if you don't have either of those, just run what you want, to be honest. Maybe run one that gives you like XP or additional, I guess, Zenny or anything that just gives you like an attack increase. But with that said, let's now go over these two missions here. I'll only go over both of these once. Expert Mission 16 and 17. You can get Super Spirit Bomb from Android 16 from 16 and Spirit Sword from 17. So let's do this now offline, again, just to show that, yeah, you can actually do it offline. Here's the preset I'm using once again. Let's go. So again, for the most part, you're going to probably want to go to the multiplayer modes and just grind out the Brony mission. 20, well, technically, what, 54 TP medals every couple of minutes. I don't know if it's going to increase if you have, like, more people there. I just haven't tested for this video. If it does, great. I don't think it would. 54 TP medals, like within an hour, you could probably get at least, I'd say 2,000 maybe, I don't know. But for this, Emperor's Death Beam is going to be sufficient enough. Oh, yes. I mean, just look at that. I mean, he went for the evasive, but just look at the damage. Another evasive, because he's trash. So maybe just keep an eye out. If you want to go for a skill like not Sudden Death Beam, what am I talking about? Like Super Electric Strike. So if you go for the evasive, it's not going to drain all of your ki. Then don't worry about it. Oh, okay. That is... Rewind that. That was the computer. Phil, to rewind that. I don't know who it was. One of the computers hit him with Divine Lasso. So therefore, he trapped him into a bit of a mini cutscene. So Emperor's Death Beam and the damage that the rest of us was doing was paused because, again, it was in a cutscene. So this mission would have been over by now if that didn't happen. I mean, oh, come on. I mean, yeah, he keeps going for the evasive. Like, I think this speaks for itself. It's not the most efficient, but it is certainly fine. It's okay, you know, to do it. It's fine. It will get the job done. But strictly speaking, okay, this is dragging now. Strictly speaking, in terms of efficiency, it's the Brony mission you're going to want to do. But you can maybe switch if you can gain bored of it, want a bit of different variety, all that good stuff. How many points, how many TP medals to get there? Only 16 TP medals. Let's now go to wrap up the video. The Goku one, which for the longest time was the go-to mission to get TP medals in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Also, I'd assume this will be the same method. Actually, what I might do after this, I might see if there's anyone online doing any of them, and we'll see how fast they can be done. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I would also assume this method will also work when the next-gen version comes out, and when the next-gen version does come out, or maybe just after it comes out, or even before, I'm going to actually get rid of the ability to purchase TP medals. So do keep that in mind, like purchase with real money. I tend to do that. I mean, right now, I've got like, what, 41,000. It's just easier, faster, more efficient, and a business expense for me to do that personally. So that's what I will do. I might buy some more when, you know, just before it becomes unavailable to purchase, just so I've got them stocked up. Presumably, TP medals will still stay in the game, but it'll be a case of you'll just have to grind them. So, I mean, honestly, don't worry about that. You know, I can't see them getting rid of them, but a new premium currency is going to be added. It's like, it's golden, or I guess rainbow TP medals, super TP medals, deluxe, what you want to call it. If there's a way to grind those, I will definitely do a video on that. So with this mission, it's not going to be an issue, but it's a quicker time limit. But after you do a certain amount of damage on Goku, you get like an extra 10 seconds. So do keep that in mind right here. Oh, yeah, he blocked it. No, he didn't. He's trash. Oh, yes, evasive. Yeah, 20 additional seconds. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yes, like I said, after this, I will go and see if there's a room. And if there's not, I'm not going to wait. I just want to do this offline again to show you can do it offline. Fair enough there. Oh, that's not gonna reach. Did it reach? Yes, it did indeed reach. He's got just over 3 bars of health left, 3 bars, and look, well, wait for it, and he'll have less than 3 bars of total health. Okay, nice. Again, if he didn't go for the evasive, which is really annoying, but if he didn't go for the evasive, this would have been over already. So it could be better maybe to use a skill that isn't going to continuously prolong your ki once it's used, like Emperor's Death Beam, but it's just the most, maybe not the most efficient, but it's like, what, the 3rd, 4th, 5th strongest ki ultimate in the game. Okay, for the last bit, I'm just going to melee him. Just to get this done and out of the way with. Also, I am running the consecutive energy blast. That's also probably the best one to use. And if I can get a lobby going, or find a lobby that someone's doing this mission, I might just spam the consecutive energy blast, because if it goes for the evasive, it's not a big deal. Again, 16 TP medals right there. Not as good as the Brody mission, but it could be, if you're having trouble with that for some reason, it is going to certainly be a much, much, much easier option. I really can't wait for the next gen version because these loading times are ludicrous. Okay, so just to wrap up the video now, let's see if there is people, you know, a lobby going. Don't specify the quest, just to see, you know, more options. Now, typically, if people are going to run the Goku, Vegeta, or Brody missions, it's because they are, you know, grinding TP medals or XP. So, for the most part, not all the time, but for the most part, people are going to be, you know, continuously grinding it. So there's 3 people, of course. Come on, there's 3 people in there. It would have been 4, but I guess they're readied up. So fair play, you know, fair play, all good there. I do wish you could join mid-battle for these missions. So let's see, there's 2 people there, same person. Okay, once more, then I'm gonna call it a day if we can't get a lobby going. Let's see if there's the Brody one. I just saw the Brody one there. Any day now. Come on. Okay, let's go for this one just to see if, but just to see how quick it can be done with at least 4 people. There might be 5 or 6 people. Yeah, with that said, one moment. Okay, there's 4 of us in here for the Brony mission, the one, like the best one to do. And I'm just thinking, when they have 1.5 or double TP medals on, I'm sure that will also boost the how many TP medals you get from doing it in the multiplayer tour. So you can get, like, what, 108 TP medals in a couple of minutes? Like, you know, well, it's double, so there is that. But for the most part, I believe they only tend to do double or like extra, or like 50% extra TP medals, Zenny, and or XP. Typically when a new update comes out, so do keep that in mind then. Like as a celebration, I don't think they just do it randomly, which I think they should, to be honest, because you give people incentives to do more stuff like this and stuff like that, but that's neither here or there. Okay, so there's 4 of us here, technically 6 because there's 2 computers. Maximum, or rather ultimate key. Oh, yes. Brody will appear there. Nice. So I think for this, just to show it off as well, I will go for Limit Burst and the Consecutive Energy Blast Super Attack. I mean, you can just, like, well, the first one worked. Yeah, you can just see how much just damage he's taking. He's just getting destroyed. Like, it's ludicrous. It really is. So super electric strike right there. You know, as the loot burst ends, can't go for another one. Just be careful if someone's going to run Spirit Bomb or like a skill that you can't see the character in, because for this mission he'll go for Peeler Storm, but you won't be able to see it properly. So just keep that in mind. I mean, look how long was like that for a group of 4 people. That took longer than it probably should take. Oh, calm down, Brody. Did he just slam off the floor? Yeah, I mean, someone even ran custom Goku, right? And he got plenty of points. How many TP medals did we get there? We only got 18 there, because again, that was from the expert mission bubble thing, I guess, as opposed to talking to multiplayer modes. Now, I'm guessing this team, well, this lobby is going to continue doing this. I'm not. I am done. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you found this video useful and all that good stuff. If you have any extra tips, do feel free to leave those in the comments. I wanted to make this video not as long as possible, but I wanted to make it so I'm not skipping out on too much detail. I know a lot of the information the majority of you probably may already know, but it's not necessarily for that. It's just so if someone is maybe picking up Xenoverse or returning, they can use this video as a bit of a tutorial, a guide to get the most TP medals the most efficiently. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Love that loading screen. More videos on the screen right now, and I'll see you on one of these videos in just a moment.